Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
And we're in it. Welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents. Johnny Woodard Presents. Johnny Woodard Presents. Johnny Woodard Presents. Broken Simulation starring Johnny Woodard. And we're in it, guys. The number one show, just getting into it. We don't even stop. We can't stop.
Sam going through the Rolodex of podcasts he hosts. Like, which one is this?
Which
oh my God.
one is this? Johnny, good to see ya. I'm in Minneapolis, freezing my balls off.
Oh, that's okay. That's why you got the wolf shirt on. I was wondering about the jersey on.
I bought it in Mall of America. Look at that. Bang. That's a.
What is that place? I mean, is it what is that? What is Mall?
Awesome. Mall
is
of
it you like it? Okay.
Cool. It is cool. The Somalians have made a very nice place.
What do they own it or something?
No, they're everywhere.
Or is that oh really? It's a lot of Somalians?
A lot of Somali. Yeah, dude, what are you talking about, Johnny?
I don't know. I've never been to Minneapolis. Don't
you watch the news? It's like Somalian Central.
I try not to watch the news, actually. It's a point of pride for me not to watch the effing news.
I respect that, Johnny. I'm getting real close, dog. Real close.
I mean, I didn't know there were that many Somalians, to be honest with you.
Just like, in general, in life?
Yeah. Like enough to like cause a migration problem. I didn't realize they were there. I thought
they took them. They're like, where's the coldest place possible?
Yeah, that's funny.
Let's put them in the North Pole.
I mean, didn't they run out of food in like the 90s over there? How are they? That's like I saw an Ethiopian restaurant. No, in Somalia. Remember?
Yeah, that's why they're here. That's why they're here.
I thought they just all died. Like
we got food over here.
I saw an Ethiopian restaurant the other day, and I'm like, aren't we sending them money because they don't have food?
Yeah.
Like,
what is it? Just a bowl of dirt?
Isn't that funny? Like,
this is spicy dirt. If you like it, this is more mild dirt.
I actually Googled what it was. It's you sit around this round, like you sit on the floor, and it's like they put a bunch of chicken down, and then you grab it with your hands, and like it's kind of like shawarma or whatever. I don't know that. I don't like that. I don't want to sit on the floor. I want a chair. This is the West, baby. We use chairs.
I like that, Johnny. That's what I like about you. See,
that's what you like about me. That's good.
Yeah, you like to sit on the floor.
You know what I like about you? You're an incredible songwriter, is what we learned last week.
Thank you, Johnny. Did you work on that song at all?
No, not at all. No.
Of course. Unbelievable, dude.
I've been busy. It's been busy.
Doing what, Johnny? Putting John Lennon behind bars?
Oh yeah, that's just I don't know why they put that there. It's like unaliving insurance out my window, but it's only the second floor. Like who's gonna you're not gonna off yourself from the second floor.
You could if you really want to, Johnny.
Yeah, you'd have to do a dive, like a header, and then you could do that from anywhere.
Oh, that's a good point, Johnny. That's a real good point, dude. That's a real good point. That's a great point, Johnny.
Okay, so I'll give you some options for what we lead with here. I thought Nick Fuentes on Piers Morgan was hilarious.
I got a whole bunch of stuff on that.
Okay. Weed could be getting rescheduled by the president. Finally, they're going to allow cameras in court for Ty Robb. The oil ships being captured by our government. We have pressure mounting on Candace Owens. And we have Australia banning social media for under 16s. Which any of this
pick one and
exciting
go.
You?
Okay,
Sam?
Let's start with the Nick Fuentes stuff.
Or the new Epstein pictures that are out. We have a drop.
I don't care anymore.
Okay, well we're gonna
assuming
show
if you're in Washington, you're just diddling children. That's what I assume.
Yeah, but it's not even. It's like Gates now, which we knew, but it's like we have pictures now, even though he said forever that he barely knew the guy and didn't spend any time with him.
Yeah. I just went there 28 times, never met the guy. It's the weirdest thing. Is this Epstein guy here? Can I meet him? I'm Bill Gates. No, nothing.
So we want to do Fuentes and Piers Morgan because there's so much that's funny
about
this.
By the way,
right?
real quick, Howie sent us a picture of your boy. Who's your boy? Woody Allen. And
yes, in a room with Steve Bannon, yeah.
And he's like, look at this. This is an AI. I go, what am I doing with this, Howie? What am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be rocked to my core right now?
Yeah, like what are we talking about?
What does it even mean? I don't even know.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, people are asking about my haircut. I got my haircut by a Somalian who wanted
you really
to basically move in with me. He's
you
like,
trust the Somalians?
Move into your house. I go, you don't have to. No, dude. You just got to cut my hair. No, dude, I will move into your house. And I will go on tour with you. Can I go on tour with you? I'm like, we just met, dude.
Oh,
he's
he
like,
thinks you need a stylist.
He goes, I will kill people for you. I'm like, now we're talking. Now you're giving me something I need, which is a hitman. Okay. I need someone in my corner that I can point at, go get rid of that person. Johnny, we also got some comedy drama news that I don't know if you heard.
No. Or do we want to do that now, or do we want to just?
It's up to you. We can stay. We can move that back.
Well, let's just. I mean, I already pulled this, so we'll just look at a little bit of this, and then we'll.
Oh my God! Look how sleepy. Poor Nick Fuentes looks so tired.
It was kind of boring listening to them talk for 2 hours, so maybe that's what it was.
It wasn't boring, but it was just like it was so obvious what Piers Morgan was trying to do. And he's like, I'm gonna get I'm gonna go viral.
Yeah, by playing you to yourself.
Saying a fact? No, that's absolutely true.
You think
was also really fucking Hitler was a pedophile and kind of a pagan. It's like, well, he was also really fucking cool.
you regret saying that?
Saying a fact? No, that's absolutely true.
You think Hitler was very fucking cool?
That's music.
Piers Morgan cannot comprehend.
One of them,
and I'm tired of pretending he's not.
Fuentes, who has repeatedly praised Hitler.
He's got no.
He has no ability to comprehend. Instead of going, you think Hitler's cool? Well, why do you think Hitler's cool? Instead of like going crazy. By the way, 100%. Guys, you're going to hear dings the whole time. I've tried to turn it off, but because I don't have a microphone, I can't turn off. I've tried to turn it all off. If I turn off the sound, I quit it. It still beeps.
I could show you how to do that sometime if you wish.
Don't do it now, though, during the show.
No. The funny thing is, okay, so a few minutes after that, Piers goes, and you've denied the 6 million figure. And then
Johnny, are you trying to get me canceled, dude?
No, but just listen. So Fuentes goes, actually, no, I think it's probably more than 6 million, like way more. It could be way more. And so Piers Morgan,
Johnny, you think that too? You think it could be 10 million?
I think. I thought it was 60 million. Is really what I was thinking.
I know that's what you've said before.
So,
Johnny, is that backlight driving you crazy? Is that backlight? Do you want me to turn it off?
No, it's not at all. I hadn't even thought about it until you
I'll
asked
do this
me mid-sentence.
Is that cool? I'll look.
No,
like
it's really not bothering. People in the chat, is that light bothering you? If it's not, we'll just continue the show. Yeah, Sam, relax. Zen brother is what this guy says. So.
The Zen brothers, not the Zen brothers, the Zen brothers.
No, not Zen in your mouth.
There we go, Johnny. That kind of works. There we go. Look at me thinking about you.
Okay,
I think about people, Johnny.
So Piers Morgan thinks he's like got him now. He's like, oh wow, so you've changed your heart on this, and he keeps coming back to it. He doesn't, and Nick Fuentes is like, yeah, I think it could be way more than 6 million, honestly. And he just doesn't get repeatedly that he's joking with him. Like
he
never gets it. And then later he gets him on this thing about has he been with a woman?
Yeah. Which he thinks means something.
Yeah. Which we know what it could mean, which we've heard.
It was overblown.
But let's just be clear. It doesn't begin and end with Hitler is a monster. This has been the political narrative, which is why we have thrown open the borders. This is a political narrative, which is why we can't be a conservative society as a whole anymore, why we can't be proud of Europeans, why we can't be proud of being Christian, because they've told us if you're too white and too proud and too Christian, it's going to lead to a Holocaust. And so my generation, our entire lives. Wait.
Honestly, Nick
it's true,
Fuentes,
and that's why people like me. That's why I'm popular, because this is
bullshit.
The interview eventually.
First of all, Nick is absolutely right, don't you think? That's why he's popular, because
because he says things that people have been thinking forever, that people like Piers Morgan from a different time, and I'm not saying I'm a young guy at all, but from a different time thought it was taboo to say and didn't want to say it because it would cost him his job. And then
Also,
the guy,
don't you think he's right? People wear it like a shield, like, oh, you can't say that because never forget,
Or when that one guy that was Homeland Security, when he got pressed on stuff, he brought up that his family survived the Holocaust for no reason whatsoever. There was just no reason to bring that up. But it's an emotional trap meant to emotionally manipulate you. So you shut up and don't ask any more questions. So he's totally right on that thing. And it's like, you can't, on one hand, constantly bring this event up, and then on the other hand, say you can't discuss it either. Like, you just can't do it. Johnny, because you have this weird thing on the screen right now, doesn't it look like I have face tattoos? Doesn't it look like I got...
yeah, move it right there. Yeah,
nice, I got haircut and face tattoos. Look at that.
You're like a Star Trek alien. You know how in Star Trek, like the way they would make an alien would just to be like put some weird shit on your nose. It was like the least money intensive makeup they could possibly do. It was like, yeah, all the aliens just happen to look just like people.
Actually attracted to women?
I am attracted to women.
You're not gay?
No. But I will say that women are very difficult to be around.
And do you think they should have the right to vote?
I do not. No, absolutely
not.
I know I'm the boomer, Johnny, but actually,
you're say about the women's right to vote, and I'm going to say it. I will never take away someone's constitutional rights, but if they took away women's right to vote, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, you're not going to be in the streets.
I'm not going to be like, come on. Why? No, dude. I will never take away someone's right to vote. I will never. But if the government and society did, I'm okay with that.
Look at Piers's face here, by the way. Look at this.
Yeah,
look at Nick's face, just clearly trolling Piers Morgan on his own show.
Piers Morgan, again, is from a time where all you did was kiss women's ass. That's all you did. That's all you did.
Well, also, he's from a time where if you said something like this, it was like unaliving yourself on TV.
Yeah, it was a death sentence. It was a death sentence.
You're a 27-year-old.
And I think he resents it that he doesn't, that he gets to live by a different
standard.
standard.
That freedom, 100%. And you got to understand something. Now, I don't always agree with Nick on everything. But I also don't agree with anybody else on everything. You and I have been doing shows for a long time. I think you're a retard. So, I mean, it's okay, right? We're past 10 minutes. I can say that. So, listen, I'm okay with it. The problem that Nick has right now is that when he was shadow banned to the darkest realms, right, the dark, deep end of the internet, you can say bombastic things because no one's really watching, and he said crazy stuff because he knew nobody was listening, so he could say whatever the fuck he wants. And now he has this epic rise, and whether it's real or artificial, that's another discussion. He's now they're bringing it up, and it's like, I get what he's saying. It's like, dude, when you're there, and he's also a kid, he's like 21, he's like saying crazy shit.
Is he still that young?
He's 25.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean those old clips? I got you. Okay.
Yeah, back during COVID.
Yeah.
When he of course. Banned to like, I forget what D Live he says. There was something role he was on. They didn't allow him anywhere. So he was just saying crazy ass shit. And again, it gets into this thing where I don't believe in protected classes. You could say if you mess up, if you do something stupid or you pull some shit, you should be criticized. And I do not have a problem. And I think that applies to everybody. I don't believe in any protected classes. This notion because something bad happened to you a long time ago, suddenly you're shielded from criticism is total bullshit. It's total bullshit, because if that was a rule, right, then we shouldn't be making fun of the Chinese or the Russians. Nobody's got more murked than the Chinese, dude. The Chinese have gotten murked by their own country.
By themselves, mostly, yeah.
But also
and the Japanese. The Japanese wrecked them. The Russians wrecked them.
Yeah, you're talking about the democide, where like up to 14 million people died. And if someone argues with me on those numbers, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. At this point, we can say whatever we want about any numbers because we're not allowed to talk about certain numbers. So it's 14 million. And it goes back to my joke about how, like, if we had a basketball team full of genociders, Hitler would come off the bench. He wouldn't even be starting.
He get a big hand. He get a big hand when he came into the game, though.
No,
they'd be like, now coming into the game, Adolf Hitler
and the
from Austria.
If you hear that big pop for the crowd, it's crowd favorite Hitler is getting off the bench. They're finally putting him in the game.
How tall was he? Let's see.
Hitler
5'9". Oh, coming in at a stout 5'9".
Yeah. Hitler would be one of those guys that just brought energy. He'd just go on the. He just plays
D. He plays D, dude.
D and annoys the other team.
Yeah,
Hitler would be the Patrick Beverly of the genocide team. Just starting fights with the other team. Everyone's fan favorite, right?
Yeah. He fouls out.
Welcome, Adolf Hitler. Bah, 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 bah.
Takes charges.
Yeah, takes charges.
So this guy says, it's a lot of words in your name, dude. He says, Piers Morgan is irrelevant, UK cable TV. But dude, he crushes on YouTube. He gets millions and people watch Piers Morgan. So you can't say he's irrelevant. He's as irrelevant as anybody on TV. You say he's on UK cable TV. He does better numbers than anybody on any TV.
And those are the
YouTube.
real numbers that people care about. YouTube
the real numbers,
outdid television. Now, this moment, Piers Morgan, this leads to a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Piers Morgan, right, goes off on him saying Nick Fuentes is gay because apparently if you don't bang chicks, you're gay, right? If you're not like 25, just punching holes everywhere you can, you're gay, right? And
you're not on like whatever giving out your number to everybody. You're gay.
Yeah. You know, it's like and women do that too. Where like if you don't want to hit it, you're obviously gay because there's no reason why you wouldn't want to hit it. You have to want to hit it or else you're gay. And this is where Piers Morgan really F's himself. Really.
It's the thing you're always talking about, dude, about these so-called liberals who weaponize this shit. Like, it's exactly what you're always talking about, man.
Yeah, where there's like gays and trans are unicorns, and then they found out that Trump sucked just one, and all of a sudden they're like, queer, you're such a queer.
Easy.
Oh, is that a bad word?
Oh, I mean, we mean like LGBTQ. Use some like keywords here. So
we're talking cigarettes here. That's what we're talking about.
We're real advocates for the community. You know, we're holding space for people in the the rainbow flag, the rainbow.
Johnny, blow somebody right now. Just show them how much we love the gays.
I've done all my work, Sam. All right, here we go. Let's listen to this.
But actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All women grow old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid.
Fuentes.
So there it is. Just got nasty. I mean, he lost. He lost the whole thing when he did that.
He lost that. Yeah. And so he goes after Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes fans are just undeniable, right? They're just a horde, dude. They come hard, right?
What is this guy talking about?
Why is Sam?
Wait, are you riding hard for Piers Morgan? Is that what
exactly, dude?
I mean, like, what are we? This guy says that Sam is riding hard for Nick. We're not. Nick is. I mean, the guy's clearly like a professional troll.
Yeah, and there's even questions whether it is a natural rise or artificially blown
totally
up,
valid.
Right?
Totally valid.
Right. And again, there's a lot of things that Nick says that I like, but there's things I don't necessarily agree with. And I think Nick's blind spot is that he's 25, and what he knows at 25 isn't what he's going to know at 35. It's just
somebody say he's 27 now. By the way, I can't believe that. I don't know. Let me see.
What's very funny, dude.
Yeah, 27. He's born in 98.
You know, he's 27. Wow. Damn, Nick Fuentes is almost 30, dude.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So Piers Morgan goes after his sexuality, right? And there's all these talks about it because he hung out with some really shady people, right? And so Nick's fans start digging, right? They start digging really deep. Have you seen this?
Oh, yes.
And they discover that Piers Morgan's wife basically, and I think the rumor is she was on Ashley Madison. Will you look that up, Johnny, if it's true?
Okay.
Will you go to your Ashley Madison account and see if you can find Piers Morgan's wife?
I'm stay logged in. I don't log out there. Let's see. Reports in social media discussion from the time of 2015, the Ashley Madison hack mentioned that Celia Walden, that would be his wife and journalist, was outed as a member of the cheating website. These claims originated from the data dump of user information from the site, which catered to married individuals seeking extramarital affairs.
And so now he's getting crushed for being a cuck. Now, what I find very interesting.
Can I say, by the way, she took the Pete Townsend defense. She claimed that it was research. She was doing a little research into how big a dick she could get into her snatch, I believe.
Yeah, and then they find Instagram posts or Facebook or whatever of like she has pool boys there. She has some jack dude in a thong washing her car.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she has a thing where like hiring a pool boy, no experience necessary. I mean, it's like, come on, dude. But what I found very interesting, this always fits into something that I say all the time, which is men make the rules of business, women make the rules of society. So if you study the reaction to this versus the Michigan football coach, it's very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because the Michigan football coach is obviously a bad man, a degenerate, a piece of shit, right? Whereas Piers Morgan.
Can we explain that briefly for our non-sports people here? Because this is a big story in sports. Can you explain what he did really quickly?
You know who's loving this Michigan story? Akash. He's got to love it because now nobody's talking about him and his wife, right?
Oh, yeah. He's off
right. He's loving that the football coach did it for him. He's suddenly a Michigan football fan. So basically, John, which is it, Jim Harbaugh? Which one's the one that was at Michigan? Which is the Harbaugh?
I think it's Jim Harbaugh, right? Hold on.
Harbaugh.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh. Yeah.
Is hired the coach, Michigan football, to try to bring it back to its glory because they're just getting housed by Ohio State. They can't win. So he gets housed. and you know, because college football's dirty, dude. You know, it's really dirty. So they do anything they can to win. Like they get caught stealing signs, they're bribing people, they're doing all this stuff. So Harbaugh is now like banned from coaching Michigan for like 4 years and banned from coaching college football for 10 years. He can't coach in college football for 10 years. And this guy who took his place, the black football coach, basically jumped on the sword and took a lot of the credit for a lot of the scandals, right? And so anyways, he's coaching, and apparently he's married, has 3 kids, and is trying to bang some of his employees and loves OnlyFans models. So it comes out, and all hell breaks loose. This guy becomes unaliving with himself. Right.
And like shows up at her place or something, threatening to do that to himself.
Because he's about to lose $30 million.
Yeah.
Right. Like nobody wants everyone.
Because he would be fired with cause is the point there.
Right. Right. Which is really what they're doing right now.
Yes.
And we'll get into all that. But what is really crazy right now about that whole so if you look at how they look at Piers Morgan's wife, who is cheating on him, versus how they look at this football coach that is cheating on his wife, you understand who makes the rules of society.
Yeah.
Right? So This guy's getting murdered. Here's the craziest thing, Johnny. The female employee who knew she was hooking up with a married man, and I'll get into that whole thing too, she still has her job.
Oh, you can't fire her. I mean, like
right?
that
you fire the chick who is a grown adult and knew that the guy was married and hooked up, and then got a 50% raise at her job.
Yeah,
God
you get sued into oblivion for hiring somebody or firing somebody for that, for sure.
Yeah, it's just how it is. It's like look at how Akash is treated versus look at how the woman who banged the married football coach. Right? It's so obvious who makes the rules of business. And what I always say about this, and everyone can say whatever they want about this, I don't care. But it's like, you don't know what's going on in that home. So there's this video out there of this escort. She's talking about how she's probably slept with more married men than anybody else. which is a weird flex. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is a weird flex. Yeah.
Imagine if that's on your LinkedIn page, right? Has slept with more married men than anyone else. And she was talking about how the number one reason men cheat is because they don't get any action at home. And if you listen to male comics, they talk about that all the time. Married male comics talk about how they can't get any action. So we're automatically supposed to assume he's only cheating because he's a scumbag and a bad dude. We don't know what's going on. Now, that's not me saying I'm okay with what he's doing. I'm just saying.
No, he should have taken his meals outside of his own house.
The number one rule. And I tell comics all the time, you cannot bang the staff. You cannot bang female comics. You just can't do it. You cannot shit where you eat.
That's his mistake. Yeah.
And that's happened. There's a particular comic out there that is well known for trying to get females numbers all the time, to the point where the staff and the comics don't like it. And it's cost him. And you just can't shit where you eat. You just can't do it. It's like I've said about like NBA basketball players. They can't stop banging each other's wives. Like the Cleveland Cavs had this problem for like ever. They were just banging each other's wife. I'm like, there's like 30 chicks in the state of Ohio you can't have sex with. Everything else is open. Do not bang the coaching staff's wife. Do not bang the other player's wife. Because the rumor was, Johnny, and I heard this from a very good source, very deep into the NBA culture, big part of the NBA, not a player, but a part of the NBA. He said the reason Kyrie Irving left the Cavs was that LeBron James banged his girlfriend.
Oh, boy.
Okay?
Yeah, you'd have to leave, wouldn't you? I mean, you just have to go.
You got to, I did. I'm supposed to pass you the ball after you fucking balls deep in my chick?
No, like, you're not opposed to do that. No.
Right? It's crazy. And it's like, even if you look at like the Me Too movement, like the Amber Heard stuff, he had to take her to court to change public's opinion on her because everyone's like, oh my God, she's just trying to be happy. And turns out she's a psycho bitch. And, you know, I mean, like if you watch, there's so many police cams of like women beating the shit out of their men. Now, I'm not saying guys aren't bad because obviously we know that, but we all accept that. We all accept, and we automatically assume that when there's a domestic dispute, that guys are. Sam is not near aware as he thinks. Okay, whatever, guy with no picture in your thing. Thank you. But
I mean, what are you even talking about? Go away.
Yeah. Just like I can comment anything I want. Watch me verbally throw up in the comment section.
I mean, who are you helping? Are you helping anybody by saying that? I wonder about the people that just, negative. Like, come on, man, go somewhere else. If you're not having fun, leave. You don't have to bother us.
Yeah,
just go away.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody else live streaming at this point, and you don't
be
have
nice,
to
dude. I remember, dude, when I was younger, I used to comment shit, and now I never do it anymore because I realize it's just not productive. You're not helping anybody. Nobody. You're at the absolute best. You're just pissing people off. And getting into arguments and making yourself kind of angry, like, spinning your internal organs like up, like getting yourself on a higher frequency.
I just find it the society we live in
or a lower frequency.
So full of hypocrisy.
Just bad energy.
Accepted all the time. That's all I got to say. And if you go, Sam, what is the real reason? What is the real reason they got rid of him? Because they didn't think he was going to win.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
They had to hire him because that was the only way they could get Jim Harbaugh.
Well, we know they knew about it. We know they knew about it for a while, and they wanted to wait until the recruiting class was signed to drop it. That was in the story when this all came out, that they were just sitting on it because they wanted to get the recruits in the door before they fired the guy. Yeah. Scumbags.
And it's like a super bad timing because all the other good coaches are taken. So who are you going to get? But someone wrote the funniest tweet. They go, "This is the biggest scandal at Michigan since the last scandal at Michigan."
That's so funny.
Hey,
But
come to UNLV.
You're right. I mean, it is handled so much differently than the Piers thing, like with his wife.
Yeah, it's just a completely different way of operating. There's, it's just hilarious. So last night, Johnny. So all the shows at the House of Comedy here in Minneapolis have been.
Oh, you've already performed there? Okay.
I've done 3 shows. I got 2 more tonight. Then I come home, right? And they've been great. And I've learned something this weekend because the clips that the House of Comedy this week have shared are all my craziest. I couldn't even believe they were sharing them, but I'm kind of happy because the crowds have been great, right? The crowds have been great. And they shared me murking that gay heckler, right? And they shared another.
We love the gays. We love all the members of the Rainbow Coalition.
Don't
for the record,
because I'll light you the fuck up. And I snatched this guy's soul, and I get a standing O at the end. They shared that. They shared my Kill Tony.
Is that something we can look at? Where is that?
Yeah, if you just go to Sam Tripoli.
Is that something you did there, or you mean an older clip?
An older clip.
Oh, I think we played that before. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And it's on my Instagram. It's like one of my pin things. And by the way, Johnny,
we already played it though. I know what you're talking about. I thought this was interesting.
By the way, Johnny, the new thing that Instagram's doing is if I get a clip that gets in close to 1 million likes or views, they won't allow me to pin it anymore. So I can't have my top 3 videos be my most viewed videos because they don't want anyone to think anyone's looking at me. They want me to go to my they want to go to my Instagram
page. Why would they do that?
Because they don't want me to get any traction whatsoever. Ever.
That's funny.
And again, they only promote stuff that they think will piss people off. Like my bit about how like the city of Los Angeles Health Department blames the rise in female STDs on racism.
Oh yeah, we talked about that on here. It's so crazy, isn't it? Or at least I pulled.
It's got like 1.2 million views. But if I pin it, they'll unpin it.
They just unpin it? Really?
Yeah. I'll go back. The video will be gone. I'm like, where is the freaking video?
That's so gone. Funny.
Right? It's just totally.
And you get no notification, like no pop up, like, hey, this is against our terms or something?
Nope, because the video's still there.
It's just not pinned. Huh?
It's just not pinned. It won't. And then I go to look to see the pin this to your top, and it's not, the option isn't there. It's gone. They've taken it away. So, anyways, the whole point of that is that they've shared some of my racier shit, and the crowds have been great. I'm like, okay, I need to start sharing these clips so these people show up. So, anyways, I'm doing a show, and this first show, the first show was great. The second show was great. The third show was the famous Friday Night Late Show, which is known as the worst show. Like I actually have a double album before I started shooting specials. I put out a double album. The first one is my set crushing, and the second one is called Friday Night Late Show, where I just bomb for 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm just yelling at the crowd. And it's a very famous quote from Steve Martin, where he's like, they asked him why he quit comedy. He said Friday Night Late Shows. He didn't want to do them anymore. So Friday early show, great crowd, laughing at everything. I'm crushing. Afterwards, whatever couples come up that are good looking, I always ask if I can watch them have sex. And it's a joke, but I would. Anyways.
Yeah. So you say, people say they've offered, you never have come through.
They've never offered, dude. They act like they offer, and then I go, okay. And then they run off in fear.
Okay.
So anyways, this guy, dude, what time is it? This person's doing vodka and bumps right now already at this time.
Too early.
Dude, get in the rooms, bro. Get in the rooms. You need help. So anyways, there's this chick who was like mean mugging me the whole first show. And it was making me laugh. I'm like, someone's just come not to laugh. Someone bought a ticket, goes, I'm not going to laugh at all today. So anyways, afterwards, she comes up with her guy. And I'm like, you guys are a good couple. I'd like to watch you have sex. And I'd like you to go at it. And she starts telling me her apartment number. She's like, I'm staying at 552-999 Wilbury Lane or whatever it is, right? And I'm like, thank you. She's like, are you coming? I go, probably not. And this is what she gets very angry, very aggressive. And she's like, I suck the best D ever. I go, what? She goes, I'm the best at sucking D. I go, I doubt it. She goes, what, bitch? I go, I'm getting sexually harassed at this point, Johnny.
Is she hot at all? Like at all?
She's an older, cute chick. You know, I'm 53. It's like my range of chicks that I think are hot. It's like so funny because
you just crushed on stage. That that expands the range greatly, Sam.
I know, but I'm just telling you the story. I'm not saying she was the hottest chick there.
Right.
I'm just saying she was hot. She's
in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. She's attractive for her age. When you come 53, your range opens up, Johnny.
I love her pitch, by the way. This is a good pitch.
It's totally her pitch. In front of her guy, and he's laughing the whole time. She's like, I suck the best, and she's very angry about it. And I go, I doubt that. She goes, what, bitch? I go, because a chick who sucks a phenomenal D doesn't scream and shout about it. Real G's move in silence, okay? You're not yelling at everybody to convince you. You just stated. And if they don't believe you, it's their loss, okay?
Yeah. And most of them used to be fat, so.
Yeah, and so anyway, she's like, so then I keep taking pictures. She comes back again. She's like, are you coming to my apartment? I go, I have another show. No. And I'm not going out in the cold. Go. She's just like, it's like the best D. I'm like, ask anybody. I go, I'm not asking. And I'm not
ask anybody in Minneapolis. They all know.
I'm not getting references for your D sucking. Okay. I'm not. Anyway, she walks away. She goes to the feature. She's like, all I want you to do is F me and my A. I'm like, okay, get out of here. In front of her guy. And he's just laughing the whole time. I'm like,
so funny, dude.
We are bored as a species.
What do you think she would have done it? Like, really?
Yeah, 100%.
Really? Okay. That's so
she
funny.
She told
women,
me where she lives, Johnny.
Women don't react well to rejection, do they?
Yeah, they call you gay.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, they're especially a woman of a certain age, you know, after it kind of becomes personal.
Yeah. Well, it's this thing that happens where they feel like they have to fight for their sexual marketplace, right? That they still have value. And I don't know why, but they do. Older guys are just tired. Like, if you throw it at them, they'll be like, yeah, sure. But they're not going to chase like they used to. I mean, like, I used to drive hours for a snatch. Now it's just like, if you're like more than 2 left turns, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm done.
It's funny, right? Like, guys spend their whole life being rejected and going to great lengths to get, to score. And women just, with one no just shatters their whole universe. Funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. They can't, again, they call you gay if you turn it down. You're like, no, I don't.
Dude, that happened the first time. That happened to me in like middle school. The first time a chick called me gay for not wanting to date her or whatever. And yeah, I mean, it's just the go-to. Like they must learn it, as they're learning about the birds and the bees or something. Because I remember that happening very early.
Yeah, it's well, because when they're super young, and you're coming up, everyone's trying to get some. And then as you get older, it slows down for everybody, and they just can't take that. It's like, it's just drives them crazy. It just drives them nuts.
I was lucky. I got George Costanza in middle school. Remember when he started carrying a picture of a supermodel in his wallet saying it was his ex-girlfriend, and it made him like attract hotter women?
If you want to get chicks, wear a wedding ring.
Yeah, no, totally. And dude, I just got lucky, and I dated an older girl who was really hot when I was in middle school. And after that, everybody was like, "Oh, he's cool," even though I wasn't at all.
Johnny was in 9th grade wearing a wedding ring.
But truly, like, this girl was dating, like, there was a 30-year-old guy that was really hard, and she was in like, I was in 7th grade, she was in like 9th grade, and
Johnny,
dude, and it was like, and in hindsight, I'm like, wait a minute. That guy was a pedophile. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. She looked like she was like 25, but it was It was a mind-blowing experience for like I still like it was a formative experience, let's say, dating like a somebody who was fully developed at such a young age. It might not have been a good thing for me, honestly. Kind of got a head start on life.
You raise your expectations.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe unrealistic levels.
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. It's just crazy to me. It's just we're living in this crazy time. We're more, it's like our culture pushes promiscuous whores and monogamous. What's the word? Monogamous. What was the word? I had it yesterday. I can't remember. Anyways, they want men to be monogamous Puritans and women to be promiscuous whores. That's our society right now. That is a big part of the Me Too movement, was this kind of guilting guys in to thinking that trying to bang everything that moves is bad. Again, women make the rules of society. That's just how it goes. It's crazy.
Totally.
Yeah. And now this guy's lost a job, and most likely Michigan threw him under the bus to get him out of it so they didn't have to pay him the rest of his $30 million. And now he's screwed. And he's going to try to get a job somewhere, and it's going to follow him around like a scarlet letter. And he's going to be coaching Division III football for the rest of his life.
Totally. Can I show you something kind of uplifting now to cut against that dark story? So Dick Van Dyke's still with us, as we know.
Just keeps going.
About to turn 100 years old. He might have actually already turned. He would turn 100 today, I believe.
A Hollywood legend.
Wacky.
Make us smile.
I like performing. I'm a ham, and getting in front of the cameras is
100 years old, dude.
fun.
Ahead of his 100th birthday on Saturday, Dick Van Dyke spoke with ABC's Chris Connolly from his home in Malibu. His wife of 13 years, Arlene Silver Dyke, spoke with...
By the way, those legs don't look like they're doing too much, do they? Look at those legs.
By the way, look at his wife.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's part of what I'm showing you this for. Get a load of her.
With ABC's Chris Connolly from his home in Malibu. His wife of 13 years, Arlene Silver.
Look how young she is compared to him.
Van Dyke as Mystery Man.
She was also with the Illinois native when he won a Daytime Emmy last year at 98.
Let's mute that. Don't want to hear Coldplay on the show.
Go to the gym 3 days a week, and she's a health nut, and we work out. That's good advice for anybody.
Of course, natural physicality has always been his trademark.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face.
From when he burst on the scene in 1960 with his Tony-winning performance in Bye Bye Birdie, to his 5 seasons as the star of the Dick Van Dyke Show, to his chimney-sweeping, movie star-making performance alongside Julie Andrews in Mary Poppins. As legend has it, Van Dyke never actually took a dance lesson. Well, who needs that when you have the world's greatest supply of charisma? Here he is performing with his quartet, the Fantastics, a few years back. In 2015, he released a book called Naturally Keep Moving, and then followed it up this year with 100 Rules for Living to 100. Soon,
Johnny
though,
wants
he
to
may
live to
have
100
even more to
so
share.
bad.
Listen, hold on, listen. This, and you say it's silly. Listen to him.
Soon, though, he may have even more to share.
The funniest thing is, it's not enough. 100 years is not enough. You want to live more, which I plan to.
So there you go. Dick
Wrap
Van Dyke,
it up,
100.
dog. Wrap it up.
See, I think that's your attitude is borderline. Like maybe you need some treatment. Like this idea that you don't want to continue at some point. Like you even kind of want to wrap it up right now. If I'm not, you're like, if it wasn't for my girls.
Of working, Johnny, I'm so tired of working. I want the asteroid to come. I just want to go to bed.
How do you know there's not work in the next the world to come though?
Yeah, you got to be Dick Van Dyke huge to have made all that money, invested it correctly, so you're not draining your kids' finances.
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing. I just don't want to drain because you can outlive your resources, and then you become a burden on your children.
That's why he's right. Why do you think he's writing all those books at 100?
Yeah, he's like, dude, somebody buy this. Like, these kids are gonna off me.
It's his girl, probably that woman that
Steve Lafayette says it right. Fair catch the asteroid. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be like, get around daddy. Here we go.
No. I'll be in the space station on Mars, please. Just launch me.
Johnny, you think you're going to be one of the people that are like, who are we going to keep? Who are we going to keep?
Obviously not. No, like a B tier podcasting producer. Yeah, well, we need a podcasting producer on the Mars launch.
Yeah, this guy puts it right. In 100 years, no one will remember any of us. I don't care how big you are.
100 years? I don't know. Not us.
Not us. We'll be talking about the Joe Rogan experience in 100 years.
Maybe. Think about things 100 years ago. Like, we know about popular culture from 100 years ago. Of course we do.
Yeah, but how often do we talk about it?
Not often, but there are some people like the Beatles will be around in 100 years. I 100% believe that.
Yeah, you gotta be like George Carlin to have your comedy still playing now, because you're just so on point with so much shit. Him and maybe Bill Hicks; those are the only ones they still really play their clips. More Carlin than Hicks, but
it's more about the like Lenny Bruce, the cultural references and stuff, and the kind of the patter. It just doesn't. We don't get it.
This guy's rocking a Hitler. He says right now. This guy's rocking Hitler. I got Charlie Chaplin mustache right now, which is a Hitler mustache.
Yeah, that's but he really rebranded that, didn't he?
Look at this. The Somalian shaved down here, dude. I didn't know he was doing it. I have no.
Oh, mustache. He did, didn't he? Yeah. Hey, so how long is it before that you can wear that mustache again? The Adolf mustache. Like, how long before that comes back?
I think you could do it now.
But really, like, as a trend, like for the average man, not people like us who don't really care about anything. Like, we still got a ways to go, don't you think?
Yeah, we do. Michael Jordan tried to bring it back.
He did, didn't he? Yeah, in that stupid Hanes commercial. Forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to wish Jamie Staw happy birthday. Congratulations. Okay. Happy birthday, Jamie. Happy birthday. You did it. Another lap around lap of the sun around the flat earth. Congratulations.
Last week I talked to you about that.
Happy birthday.
We're not doing that again. You got me like 5 times on that. I didn't notice that we were wishing happy birthday to the same person every week, but
Johnny,
not again.
Shut up. I don't know why you hate birthdays.
So remember last week I talked to you about the beginning of the Ken Burns American Revolution documentary. I just want to show that to you real quick because they put it on. It's on YouTube. I want you to see. This is the documentary about the founding of our country, and this is how it starts.
PBS.
From a small spark kindled in America, a flame has arisen, not to be extinguished. Without consuming, it winds its progress from nation to nation and conquers by a silent operation. Man finds himself changed and discovers that the strength and powers of despotism consist wholly in the fear of resisting it, and that in order to be free, it is sufficient that he wills it. Thomas Paine.
Here we go.
Congratulations, Jim Florentine.
We know our lands are now become more valuable. The white people think we do not know their value.
The white people.
But we are sensible.
It took 1 minute for somebody to say the white people in this.
That the land is everlasting. Kanasatego, spokesman for the 6 nations.
This is the bit right here. Hold on.
6 nations.
Long before 13 British colonies made themselves into the United States, the 6 nations of the Iroquois Confederacy, Seneca, Cayuga, Onondaga, Tuscarora, Oneida, and Mohawk, had created a union of their own that they called the Haudenosaunee, a democracy that had flourished for centuries.
We heartily recommend union. We are a powerful confederacy, and by your observing the same methods our wise forefathers have taken, you will acquire fresh strength and power. Therefore, whatever befalls you, never fall out one with another.
So that's how they start by suggesting that the Americans stole the idea for their union from along with the land from the Native Americans, which, by the way, is being debunked left and right in all the newspapers by historians right now. It's based on this premise from like the 70s or the 80s that was founded upon a letter that Ben Franklin wrote when he was trying to get the colonies to coordinate with each other. It had nothing to do with democracy or creating a new country. It was just Ben Franklin being like, if these Indians can get their shit together, why can't we, come out, kind of work together a little more? That was all it was. And so Ken Burns starts the whole thing with this white guilt trip about, us having stolen,
murdered for it. And listen,
among other things. Yeah.
Obviously, the natives have not been treated well. Obviously.
Of course not. Yeah.
But let's not act like they were just tiptoeing through the tulips. They were chopping each other's scalps off. They were taking slaves. I mean, my theory on slavery in America, that they weren't brought here on ships. They were already here. They were the Moors. My people, Johnny, my people were enslaved by your people. Okay.
I'm 2% Cameroonian, just so you know.
Oh, thank you, dude. This is just a show ran by minorities. I don't know why YouTube doesn't show us more love. We're two minorities trying to make it in the white man's world.
As my great grandfather said, I'm just a black man trying to make it in this world.
Yeah,
brother.
I mean, come on. Let my Cameroonian friend free. Please. Let him live his life. Let him bang hot white chicks.
I'm from the South, so I wonder how that happened.
Unbelievable, Johnny. Just somebody's hitting.
But you see, I mean, it's insidious, dude. It's like right from the beginning, they're trying to color this like, hey, you should probably not take pride in your own history or the accomplishments of your forefathers.
Started about progressives. No group hates their own people more than progressives. It's the greatest example of programming you've ever seen in your life, ever. It's crazy. They always do these like man on the street interviews. Like you have guys going, like they'll go up to different ethnic groups, especially particularly women. They're like, "Are you proud to be Colombian?" The women will be like, "Yeah." "Are you proud to be black?" The women will be, "Yeah." "Are you proud to be Korean?" The women will be, "Yeah." They ask white women, "Are you proud to be white?" They're like, "No." And it's like,
do you mean am I racist? No, I'm not.
It's like so dumb. It drives me effing nuts. And I do think that's dying though. I do think it's dying.
I hope so, dude. Matt Walsh did if you care about seeing the Ken Burns thing debunked in large part, at least those woke parts of it, because parts of it are really good. Watch what Matt Walsh did. He went through kind of some of the more, what would you say, spurious claims that he makes.
I think the greatest political statement ever said is by Bird Patrol, and it says, "Free the Wiggers." And I couldn't agree more.
We can all agree on that. Yeah, I miss them. I miss them. You don't see them as much anymore.
We need more Wiggers. I'm trying. Look at this. I got bling. I got basketball jersey on. I got a nice haircut.
You really are. I appreciate that. Respect to you, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so, and then there are other stuff. There's like a bunch of, Matt Walsh has a theory actually that they went back and made him inject a bunch of woke shit into it because every now and then, like every half hour, there's just a blast of like, the women were actually what made this all possible. The women were sewing clothes, and that's how they could afford to do a boycott to begin with. There is no American Revolution without the women. Like every half hour, they just lob in like a woke grenade into this normal documentary. It's so funny, dude. They really, it's true too. And it doesn't quite fit. And it makes you think maybe they saw it. Because what happened?
Of course.
He did the Civil War documentary, and afterward got a bunch of shit from the left for it being a little too like lost cause-y, a little too sentimental and favorable to the South. And I think he was either so afraid of that happening, or PBS wanted to prevent that from happening. So they made him, inject this nonsense.
Of course,
dude. And a lot of it's not true. Like they tell this story about George Washington, about this boy. This boy goes in, a slave boy who once lived in this house that George Washington is in as his headquarters. He goes in and George Washington says, hey, if you want to come in and eat and do a couple of chores, we'd be happy to have you. And the boy goes, what are the wages? And George Washington found that kind of impertinent, like, hey, you're being a little snotty there, kid. And so this boy is like, I never thought George Washington was much of a gentleman. He wouldn't pay a kid to do chores around his house. And it turns out that story is probably not even true. It was told, the first time it was told was like 100 years later.
Oh my God. I can't believe that. Lying about politicians, that never happens ever.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, it's just, you can't, I recommend it, watch it, but just keep your head on a swivel because there's going to be a woke grenade.
Don't watch it and just know that all history is fake and gay.
Yeah, it's pretty well sourced stuff. It's a lot of primary sources, like, diaries and stuff. But if you want to be one of those people who believes that nothing ever happened ever, yeah, then go ahead and do that. But
someone just asked me how many cavities I have, and I'll tell you I have 0. And I had a dentist as a kid who paid his mortgage drilling my mouth.
You think those are all just bogus cavity
because
fillings?
I've never, ever had another dentist in the 40 years since tell me I have a cavity.
Your teeth harden when you become an adult and you get fewer cavities.
Okay, Johnny. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. That's Johnny, absolutely true.
Johnny, why don't you stick up for big dentist industries?
I'm just saying that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Do you want me to ask Chat Gypped?
Oh, because ChatGPT is going to tell the truth. I don't care, Johnny. The point is, even when I was younger and I left, went to another dentist, I never had another cavity. None. Zip, zero,
okay.
zap. Zip. Okay?
By the way, I think I made that up. Let's see. Hold on.
I wish I had a bell to ring right now.
Well, no. Okay. So it says there's a process called remineralization. Adults often get fewer cavities because they have more stable oral bacteria, better hygiene habits, less constant sugar exposure, which is not true for you. You're pounding Cokes all the time. And then
I am
fluoride exposure over time.
Fucking day.
You're doing the full sugar. You're still doing the full sugar Cokes, huh? Just going right for it.
I want to quit so badly. I just want to quit so bad.
Dude,
bad.
You've done pretty well, I gotta say. You've gotten away from the worst of your addictions. I think you can have. I think you can have soda.
It's yeah, that's all I have, and I'm not drinking Diet Coke because that's even worse for you.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
It's even the worst of the worst.
There's. You want to hit the news now?
Yeah, hit the news, John.
Okay, so it sounds like the President Trump, is going to.
Is this a good show? I can't tell. I think I'm crushing.
I think it's like a 7 out of 10.
Why?
I think that's a good score for us. It sounds like the president is going to reschedule marijuana to Schedule 3, which would mean it's no longer in the category as heroin, the same category as heroin, finally.
Well, I will agree with that. I think it's a good thing. I'm just very nervous that the weed that everyone's smoking now is not your grandpa's weed, right? It's just Frankenstein weed. So, I mean, I've been in the rooms. I see people come in for marijuana and they're just literally like tweaked out of their minds.
By the way, if you want to get your super chats in, do it now because we're going to be wrapping up. We'll read them at the end. But yeah, you're totally right, dude. It's not. But here's the part that this really matters to me is the CBD. Because now people can study CBD. Kids that it helps their seizures and all that stuff can access CBD without jumping through a bunch of hoops in certain states.
Yeah,
I think that's the important part.
think it's great. I don't think you should be in jail for doing drugs. Okay.
Yeah,
I think you should. Why can't we have court-ordered sobriety? Why can't we put people in recovery instead of throwing them in jail and having them get a felony on them, and then it makes it impossible for them to get work? You should never get a felony for doing drugs. Now, if you steal something to get drugs, that's a totally different thing.
I totally agree.
If you're just, like, the biggest thing we got to do is tell people, stop doing drugs on the streets, right? Like, I'm tired of walking around and watching dudes smoke meth at the bus stop.
Well, I mean, chief among them is Andy Dick, who...
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy, this guy. I'll play first where he is found on the street, overdose.
Whoever molested Andy Dick, I hope you're happy.
Yeah, you really did a number on that poor fella. Okay, so this is Andy Dick on the street.
Andy, are you okay, buddy? Is he okay? Hey. Andy.
What are you doing? Why are you acting like you're the same?
Hey, wake up. What the dude?
I want to call the ambulance.
Call an ambulance right now.
Well, he set the camera down in a great spot there.
Exactly. And he looked back to make sure it was filming him.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he just pissed himself.
No, it's that beer. I thought that too, but it's that beer that got turned over.
Hey, man. I feel for him.
So then he comes out the next day and has a pretty strong, you would think it would be hard to defend that. But his explanation of it is it's kind of funny too.
Does that? Okay. Show his explanation.
Yeah, it's because he's friends with all those guys.
Happened yesterday. Okay, I have a couple questions for you. Mm-hmm. What do you mean by everything? What is everything?
Since you know the video that came out.
What happened?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Are you okay?
Doesn't it look like I'm 100% fine? 110%.
Now I know you two were there.
So gay.
Are you guys able to tell us anything?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, what can you guys tell us?
I mean, we were going out to hang out with Andy. Adam had a whole entire day planned. And he got away. He got away from us for a few minutes. He did something that messed him up, and I had to run get some Narcan. But it was a group effort of all of our friends that saved.
There was a guy that was my age and I felt for him. He has kids. Did you know that part? He has kids, and he was depressed, and he was on the sidewalk. And I'm like, I'll sit with you. And then he whipped out, I'm sorry, but crack. And I'm like, you know what? I might need a little bit of that. I wanted to see what he was doing. And also, I don't mind doing a little crack every now and then. But in this case, no, it was.
And when he went out, I grabbed his hand and I said, and I'm like, if you can hear me, grab my hand. He didn't grab my hand. I said, think of your grandbabies. He has 2 grandbabies. And he grabbed my hand and held it like he squeezed.
Oh, imagine if you're.
I just want to say something for the record is that I had been live streaming that day. We were going on an outing. And the only reason why I live streamed that happening to Andy is because I wanted a record of what was going on, because that doesn't usually happen.
Because everybody's getting down on him to record. But I get mad at him if he's not recording.
So you didn't know this guy. You just met him yesterday?
Who?
The guy that you were with.
Oh, he was on the street.
Okay.
So was I. I ran away from these fools who are my real friends.
Mm-hmm.
That was stupid of me. And then I just met this guy who was my age. I'm like, and he had kids, and he was going through shit. He was smoking something on tinfoil. I'm like, I know what that is. I'm like, I said, just give me some.
There's so much there. Okay, one, I love this idea that Andy Dick just like slips off. He's just constantly giving his friends the slip. I mean, we've known people like that. We know people like that who you kind of have to keep your eye on, or they're just gone.
Yeah, we know people like that.
Yeah.
We know people like that. You cannot help somebody that doesn't want to get sober. And I don't know what he's dealing with. I probably do. He probably got molested and he can't come to grips with it. And it's just haunting him forever. And it's just one of those things where it's like, if he wasn't Andy Dick, no one would care. Because if you don't want to save yourself, and like most of the people who are in that position are kids from foster care, and they just can't deal with the pain of their life. And Andy Dick has been given everything 1,000 times, and he just keeps burning it all to the ground. And it sucks. And there's so many people that just tried coke for the first time and they lost their lives. And this guy is like indestructible. You can't kill this guy, And it's just like,
He's like Keith Richards. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just sucks because if he got sober, he would be in a million shows and everyone would be helping him.
Oh, dude, you can tell there in that state after having just overdosed, he's sharp and funny. He's so quick.
Well, I did a movie. I did a movie when I was a little younger, and it was called Live New Girls, and Andy Dick was in it, and I can't believe you guys are bringing Andy Dick in. It's going to be a train wreck, and sure as shit, it was a train wreck.
Really?
The girls who were playing the strippers stole the show, and they were way funnier than he was.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's been on his path for 1,000 years, dude. And everyone just keeps running to save him. And I get it because you don't want him to die, but he's got to want to save himself, dude.
Yeah, which you saw maybe a path there with the grandchildren thing. You could tell that actually affected him.
You're somebody's grandpa, dude. You don't want your dad to be grandpa to be a crackhead.
Yeah. It's the other interesting thing is the guy said that he administered Narcan, but Andy Dick said he was doing crack. Narcan is the opioid reversal.
There's no way that was crack. There's no way that was crack.
I might thought maybe fentanyl something laced with fentanyl possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all laced with it, but it's just like when you're on crack, you're just doing laps, dude. You're just power walking everywhere.
Yeah, it could have been 8, maybe, like something like that.
It's just.
Oh yeah, this person is saying that. You're exactly right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, he said he administered Narcan, but it's it doesn't make sense if it was an upper that he took.
That guy did not look like he was on crack.
No. He looked like he was on crack in the second video. Yeah, that was the video where he looked like he was on crack. Okay, a few other stories here. It's been a really crazy week. Candace Owens now is under fire from all directions. Matt Walsh has done a video now encouraging her
Matt Walsh making videos on everybody.
Yeah, encouraging her to to kind of stop going after Erica Kirk.
It has become all the more clear to me since, as I've gotten to know her more, that this is somebody with an immense amount of strength and courage.
Talking about Erica Kirk.
So when people look at Erica and say she's acting strange, I've never seen a grieving person act this way. Well, I agree. She's an exceptional person in an extraordinary situation, handling it with remarkable poise and dignity. That is a virtue. And virtue is a strange thing in our day. And even if she were not an impressive person, she would still be a grieving widow. She would still be my friend's wife. And I would still feel duty-bound to support her, as I have over these past 3 months in ways both public and not. So what I am asking everybody, including Candace, is to please leave this woman alone. Let her grieve. Let her pick up the pieces of her shattered life in whatever way she sees fit. Deserves that grace.
So what do you think? Everybody coming out banging on Candace now. I thought Tucker kind of gave a wishy-washy sort of thing, but in a like, hey, people should be allowed to ask questions, that kind of thing. Because we had the thing last week. Now this makes me suspicious of the thing we talked about last week, about Candace Owens' background and how it may relate to Schmandy Schmuck.
Schmandy Schmuck.
Like maybe that's what would you say, like counter briefing or whatever.
Dude. If we look at this in a bubble, right, where it's like this isolated thing, we 100% would say you should give her space and let her mourn. 100%. This is a woman who's gone on tour. Let's not forget that. She's basically on a press tour right now. All right. So, and then when you bring in the Romanian shit, where she's associated with that it's been linked to that. It's not as simple as that. I'm sorry, dude. If you're connected to a you don't get a lot of grace from me in any fucking way. I'm sorry, dude. And unless she addresses that she had nothing to do with it. And it always what you talk about. The minute you address something is the minute everybody comes after you. But it's hard for me to have sympathy for someone who's attached to She has deep military, deep state ties. Okay. There's nothing about this story that seems natural or real. I'm sorry. It just seems like AstroTurf, MK Ultra, sex kitten shit. And if we go, we're going to do this in a bubble, and we're just looking at the event and her relationship to the man that happened to, 100%. Show her, give her space, allow her to grieve. However, she's on tour. She's doing all these freaking interviews, and she's attached to a very dark story in Romania. Oh, sure. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not as just leave her alone shit. What about the kids? Address that. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just disgusting. Like, you want to be a weirdo? Get weird. Daddy doesn't care. Just leave kids alone. All right? Just leave her alone. Now, the Candace Owens stuff, you know, why is she so big? Why is she allowed to say stuff and still get views? Is it that she brings so much money into YouTube that they that they got to let her go? Because I think that's things that happen with like Rogan. Rogan has so many views, brings so many views that they kind of got to let him do his thing because they need that ad revenue.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Is that why she's allowed to say stuff that you and I would absolutely get banished to the dark web, the darkest ends of the internet? Would we be with Nick Fuentes on D Live? Is that what would happen?
Of course.
So
by the way, I
that's
just
my
want to say, just a minute ago, you set a record. This was the latest into the show you've ever dropped the F-bomb. I just want to give you props for that.
I am growing.
Congratulations, Sam Tripoli.
I just feel like I'm growing as a person.
Okay, we got I got some great news for you, Sam. Sniffing your own farts. This is research, legitimate scientific research.
I literally use going to the bathroom as a visit to the doctor. I sniff. I go, okay, I'm doing great.
Sniffing your own farts could boost your brain power and fend off Alzheimer's, a new study has found. Researchers at Johns Hopkins have found that hydrogen sulfide, the rotten egg-smelling chemical compound Sam is so familiar with, could protect aging brain cells from cognitive decline and Alzheimer's, which is diagnosed in roughly 500,000 new patients each year. Our data firmly link aging, neurodegeneration, and cell signaling using hydrogen sulfide and other gaseous molecules within the cell. So sniffing those, Sam, sniffing your own farts.
This is the worst ad read I've ever heard in my life. What are we promoting right now?
We do need to do ad. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Oh my goodness.
This is the worst ad read I've ever heard in my life. Dude.
We do need to do an ad
Sniffing
read.
your own farts is good for you, and that's why snifffarts.com is a sponsor of this show, everybody.
Can you believe that? Don't you feel like maybe you've been actually putting money in the bank you didn't even realize for all these years?
Well, what I do, Johnny, is when I fart really bad, I try to sniff it up so nobody else smells it. I'm like,
I got to go out of StreamYard and come back.
hey, will you put Christian's question up, or are we going to wait till?
Is this appropriate? Let me do this ad read first. Okay. If you're looking for a holiday gift, I've been using Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds, and honestly, Sam, I've got to say, they kick ass, brother.
They do kick ass.
I love with these Essential Open Earbuds that I can play my music and still hear what's going on around me. I'm not going to get hit jaywalking by a car, you know. It's perfect for the gym or when I'm out walking, like I said, jaywalking. And right now they're up to 20% off for the holidays. So grab them while you can. Regular earbuds block out everything. So you can't hear someone calling your name. You can't hear your wife yelling at you like, come downstairs. These Raycon earbuds, they just sit on the outside of your ear canal so you can get really clear sound, but you can actually hear what's happening around you too. They're really light, and the ear hook part rotates so they actually stay in your ear. You know, you kind of give them a little twist once you put them in. I've worn them at the gym, jogging, doing stuff around the house. They don't fall out and they don't get uncomfortable. Raycon Raycon has over 3 million customers, and the sound quality is just as good as the more expensive brands, and they're half the price because they're not paying for celebrity endorsements and all that retail markup stuff. They're paying for, C-list podcasters to talk about them, and that's much cheaper, I can assure you. And if you don't like them, here's the great thing. They have a 30-day guarantee. A couple of features we can talk about.
Whoa, 30 days is like a lot of time.
Yeah, you can try them. 30-day guarantee. Open ear design. We've talked about that. They have that multi-angular hook, which really just locks them into place, but comfortably. They're lightweight. And they also have a multi-point connection ability, which means you can have multiple devices connected to them and switch seamlessly between those devices.
Wow.
Here's the most important. Here's the most important thing for me. They have 36 hours of battery life when you count the case. The essential open earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling fast. I know Sam and I both love them. We both use them. I wear them especially when I'm trying to work out. Raycon audio products are up to 20% off this holiday season. Go to buyraycon.com/brokenopen to save on Raycon audio products.
Open. I love that.
Site-wide.
That's what I call when I hook up with chicks. I break them open.
I knew it. Order by December 15th to guarantee delivery by Christmas, because great gifts shouldn't show up late.
Yeah, I agree. And we thank them for sponsoring the show. Broken Open, everybody. Broken Open. It's fucking amazing, dude.
Why would they do that?
I appreciate it.
God, I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, Sam's gonna love that. All right. Yeah, here's another one, since I have neglected doing ad reads today. Have you dabbled in investing here and there, but haven't been happy with how things are going? Stash helps turn good intentions into consistent process.
Love Stash.
This is a product that I've actually used for years.
Johnny loves it. He can't stop stashing.
Truly. Stash isn't just
like, Johnny, what are you getting into? He's like, I'm just stashing. I'm just
That's right.
stashing.
Just stashing. Stash isn't just another investing app. It's a registered investment advisor that combines automated investing with expert personalized guidance, so you don't have to worry about gambling or figuring it out on your own.
We be stashing. Yeah.
We be stashing. It's simple, smart, and stress-free. You can choose from personalized investments or let Stash's award-winning smart portfolio do the work for you, or you can pick a combo of both. Stash is there to guide you every step of the way. You can join over 1 million active Stash subscribers and finally let your money work as hard as you do. It's really, if you want it to be, it's set it and forget it. You can automate your deposits into the Stash system and let them be handled by their investment advisor. The value is insane. Don't let your money sit around. Put it to work with Stash. Go to get.stash.com/broken to see how you can receive $25 towards your first stock purchase and to view important safety disclosures. That's get.stash.com/broken. Get.stash.com/broken. Paid non-client endorsement, not representative of all clients and not a guarantee. Investment advisory services offered by Stash Investments LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk. Offer is subject to T&C terms and conditions.
Dude, some guy just said right now, I love this comment right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he, dude? You got to read this. Dude, this guy, where is he? Dude, how come these comments just disappear? It's very weird.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the guy that said, please, these reads are great.
Oh,
please don't stop reading.
Do
more ads, he said. I'm like,
sarcastic.
They love our ads.
Oh, they want to know. I'll do another ad if they want another ad.
Dude, these guys are asking for more ad. They want that cowbell, bro.
They want the cowbell. We can do the cowbell. Does everybody want another ad, Pay Pigs?
Hey, Pay Pigs, get in the comment section. Vote no if you want more ads. Vote yes if you love ads and you want some more. So vote right now. Vote right now. Dude.
Okay. Well, I see no. This guy says, let's effing go. What if I could tell you that the ad was, yes, a lot of yeses now coming in.
A lot of yeses. People love ads here, dude. They can't stop getting those ads.
This guy says Johnny is keeping the precious ads from us. All right. So we want ads. Well, if you want ads, we deliver. Who am I to deny the people what they want? Fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up and get Blue Chew. Because Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold. Blue Chew Gold.
I love Blue Chew Gold.
It's the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard. Get it?
I got a
for
huge
performance.
announcement at the end of this read, Johnny. Wait for the
Literally
end of the
huge.
read. It's going to be huge. You guys are going to love it.
They've got 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping. It's a mix of apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer.
So hard, dude. Just zombie boners, dude. I love them.
Elevation without hesitation. You know how the founders said no taxation without representation? Well, Blue Chew says elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet.
Yeah, dude, I need that shit.
Tell me about your Blue Chew, Sam. You love Blue
I
Chew.
got a big announcement to make, guys.
Wait, I haven't done the ad is still going, by the way. I just want your testimonial right now.
Dude, I like to crush it up and just put it.
No, they do not.
I do not crush it up. I love taking it up
as
the
directed.
back end.
No, are you trying to lose a bit? They've explicitly said not to do it that way.
Okay, my apologies, dude. I just
under the tongue. It's sublingual. Under the tongue.
I need a sublingual one, dude. I love taking it in all the best ways, and it makes me feel good.
There's one way. It's the correct way.
Okay.
And you stay bricked up. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so crazy, bro. How I can shank people.
You're messing with our money, Sam.
No, I'm not.
You're
dude.
not standing
I'm not.
on business, dog. You're not standing on business, right?
I can't help it that I love taking it. Okay, Johnny?
Make your life easier by getting harder like Sam and discover your options at bluechew.com. Again, that's bluechew.com, people. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. You can get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold. Blue Chew Gold with the code BROKEN. They should have really had the other one on Broken Open. The code is BROKEN. That's promo code BROKEN. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety info. And we thank Blue Chew very much for sponsoring this episode.
So, guys, I got a big announcement. I haven't talked to Blue Chew about this yet, but I'm pitching a show right now, and it's looking like it's going to get greenlit, and I'm very excited. And it's called Why Not? Just Try It. And what we basically do is we give gay men Blue Chew, like a lot of them, and then we have them try vagina for the first time. And it's called Why Not? Just Try It. And it's we're going to see how it goes. If you like butt, imagine what you think about vagina. So,
what channel is that on?
I'm thinking about either Nat Geo. I'm hoping Nat Geo.
I think I do pay. You could revive pay-per-view with that kind of premise.
Yeah, why not? Try it. Just try it.
I got to go back out because this thing is choking again. Hold on. Let me just go back out and come.
All right. Finally, I got the show to myself. Finally, I can talk about what I want to talk about, dude. Okay, I got to tell you guys a great story. Can I tell you guys a story? I don't want... Guys, I'm pregnant. There you go. Guys. Don't tell Johnny. Don't tell Johnny. Hey, Johnny, glad you're back.
I heard you're pregnant. Yeah. That fixes it right away. I don't know. It's not a RAM thing. I've checked that. It's not a cash thing.
I was saying it might be a RAM thing, but it's obviously not.
So they are going to allow cameras, it appears.
No, Johnny, I got another story I want to tell you.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. Sorry. Go ahead.
So last night I had a show, it was second show. The crowd was just tired, and I was just bringing them to it. By the way, I tried my essay joke in the first crowd. Took a lot of wind out of the sails. So it took me a little while to get them back.
Really? Oh, that's
yeah, they got quiet. I don't know why you don't like statistically accurate material. I don't know why.
Is this the one about like you have to ask them first if they voted for Mamdani?
No. It was the one about 62% of women. That joke.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah. Who's asking that question, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Why are we asking that question? Apparently, girls do like bad boys.
Is that what you've done now?
Yeah. Tino Sanchez gave me a punchline, so I want to
really
give
good.
Tinfoil Hats. Tino Sanchez gave me that punchline. He wrote a great punchline. So yes, I am a birthing person. Okay. I'm a birthing person. All right. Stop. So I'm walking down the hall to my hotel and there's this beautiful blonde chick in a cranberry sweatsuit. And I was just like, man, that's such a nice sweatsuit. And she walks by me and she kind of goes, oh, and I'm like, oh no, what does she think I'm doing? She's like, oh, I'll see you later tonight. I'm like, oh, thank God it's a fan. Because sometimes it's like when fans can have weird reaction to you where you don't know if they want to fight, right? It's like the same look where they're like excited to see you and they want to fight. It's a weird look. But anyway,
like the lady that she was offended that you didn't believe she was the best BJ queen of Minneapolis or whatever.
She was a throat goat and she's like got mad at me.
Yeah.
So anyways, she brings her boyfriend, good looking black guy. This chick is a tiny blonde woman, tiny blonde. And, I'm doing the show. They're laughing their asses off. They're having a great time. And I talk about at the end of my Tacoma show a couple of years ago, I thought there was a CIA guy there. And I was just like, I was after the show, I crushed. I was shaking hands. I was signing tits. And I go, ladies, I was signing tits. I'm signing tits. Ladies, I'm signing tits. And they laughed. So anyways, I signed one tit last night, and then I took a picture with a good-looking interracial couple. Good-looking interracial couple.
Oh, I love an interracial couple.
But they're good-looking, and they're very cool, like very cool. So I get done, and then she comes back, and her boyfriend's like, she wants you to sign her sports bra, and I'm like, okay. And she looks skinny. She looks like she has like a B cup, dude. Anyway, she takes her top off, and the fattest cans popped out. I'm like, where did these come from?
I love that. Yeah. Sneaky.
Dude, it was an optical illusion that someone that tiny had that big of a rack.
I love it when that happens.
I mean, out of nowhere, we're talking double D cups on what had to be a 110-pound woman at the
nice. Wait, which she's white, right?
Yeah, she was a gorgeous blonde girl, and he was a good-looking black guy.
It's always that way. Yeah.
Right. And
I think you said that before, but yeah.
She literally half her weight had to be her tits. I'm not even kidding.
Nice, dude. Good.
They were
good for her.
Like, yeah. I'm like, where did those come from? How do you hide them like that?
I love that. Yeah. We used to have a name for that. What was it? Like, what
was tits?
Yeah. It was like undercover cans or something. We used to call them, like covert cans.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's got to be like a woman when she hooks up with a guy the first time and she gets to see what his package is.
Yeah.
It's either got to be Christmas, it's got to be Dick Christmas, or it's got to be like coal in your stocking.
Yeah. Been there.
Jamie Saw, whose birthday it is, they call them sweater puppies when they hide them like that. Sweater puppies.
Okay. I've heard that before. I didn't know it was applied to like sneaky boobs, but yeah. So this is local news for us, Sam. And
news.
This pisses me. I want to show you this as a PSA. This pisses me off so much. What have you seen this? What they're doing in the valley now? These cops trying to entrap people.
Dude, it drives me nuts.
Oh.
So y'all gotta check this out. On Ventura Boulevard to Woodland Hills. The cops
not far from me.
So if you don't know, it's legal for Bill Hicks had a joke about this 40 years ago. It's legal for anybody walking down the sidewalk to be like, "Oh, I want to be over there now," and walk into the street and cross. And as the car, you have to like slam on brakes. You can't pass them. You can't go around them.
I thought it was corner to corner, Johnny. Like every corner to corner is basically a crosswalk.
You can just go wherever you want, apparently.
Well, Larry, at my show and at the Comedy Store this past Tuesday, a woman got hit by a car crossing. She just walked in the middle of the street and got hit by a car.
Don't do that.
Yeah, and now they're like, well, based on laws, it's the guys in the car's fault. But I'm like, she walked into the middle of the street. That's total bullshit.
I totally agree.
People illegally whoever passes them, like this guy in blue, whoever passes them gets a ticket. Just like
So this is a sting operation. They've hired these people to cross the street while the bike cops are just sitting there watching.
this guy in white. That is illegal. Look at these two. And then whoever passes them, they get pulled over. Look at the cop.
What a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
That is.
What a they must have been doing that for a while for that guy to recognize that pattern.
Oh yeah, of course they were. Yeah. And dude, you would think that I saw, okay, LAPD has a response. I'm like,
by the
okay.
way, I would sue, dude. If I'm that guy in the truck, I find that video and I use that as my defense that this is entrapment.
Of course it is, dude. And so they come out with a statement, like I saw on the news, like a defense, and I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe this is not true. No, dude, they own it. They're like, yeah, a lot of people die getting hit by cars, so we got to do what we got to do. Are
Johnny,
you
you know my opinion on traffic tickets. There should only be tickets if there's a wreck or someone dies.
I agree.
If no one dies, let it go.
Nobody, no problem. That's what I say.
Let them go, dude. Let them go.
So
if there's nobody dying, if you get this is how it should be. No tickets. But if you get a ticket, meaning you get in a crash or somebody dies, you get a nasty ticket.
If somebody dies, you get a nasty ticket. I agree.
Well,
with
I mean,
that.
you can go to jail. That's probably like the worst ticket of them all.
That's a bad ticket. Yeah,
right?
I
That's
agree.
a really bad ticket.
Yeah.
But you don't get a traffic ticket unless there's a car crash.
I totally
and then you
agree.
get pounded on.
You know what happens if you are in Afghanistan and if you hit somebody with a car? Apparently, they come along and hit you with a car. Have you heard about this? What have you heard about?
I'm down. I think that's great. I'm in.
There was this 13-year-old boy. His whole family got wasted. Like 13 people in his family got wasted by this one guy.
Okay.
And so the Talibs all grab a bunch. They invite a bunch of people. 80,000 people show up to this arena to watch this 13-year-old boy. He can either choose violence or he can choose to forgive the guy. The family can. And he chose violence, and they just let him shoot this guy in front of 80,000 people.
And he killed him?
Yeah. I was trying to avoid saying that for our censors. But yeah. It's I'll show you the story here. This is from the New York, or no, the Independent. Hold on just a second. It's StreamYard is not playing along. Okay, here it is right here. Taliban makes 13-year-old boy execute convicted murderer in stadium spectacle attended by 80,000 people, dude. It's like
Does that look like 80,000? That looks like a Kamala Harris.
Yeah, possibly. But look there's people like around the stadium too. It's like a Oasis concert where there's people like down the street waiting to hear it. And yeah, it becomes like a public spectacle.
But did he killed the entire family? Yeah, I mean, dude.
Yeah, it was like
it'd be hard not to do that if that was your parents.
More than a dozen, so probably 13 members of the boy's family were offed by this guy who's called Mangal. It's called Qisas, a retaliation punishment under Sharia law, which is similar to the biblical principle of an eye for an eye. So yeah. There you go. If you in Afghanistan, you hit somebody with a car, they bring you into a stadium and they let the kid hit you. The person you hit's children run you over with a car, I would guess.
Yeah, well, they shot him, but I would give him a car and let him run him over.
Well, yeah, I mean, he didn't hit him. If he had hit him with a car, then maybe that's what they do. So here's it seems like they've probably perfected the Tyler Robinson AI because this is what we've learned today. Here we go.
Started, so it's still a problem.
Thank you. I appreciate all parties weighing in on this important matter. And I find that there was a violation of the standing decorum order that was in effect as of October 30th, 2025, based off
this kid's got no chance, dude.
As well as the EMC order signed by the court.
No.
As previously stated by Ms. Visser, the court does have discretion in determining whether to terminate the broadcast of these proceedings. And again, if there's specific circumstances warrant such action, that the court would need to make findings in order to do so. I find that excluding the cameras from the courtroom would be disproportionate for this hearing. I find that giving making it very clear.
This guy just wants to be Judge Ito, dude.
I was saying the same thing, man.
He just wants to give fuck Utah bitches, dude.
100%.
That's all he wants to do. I mean, this whole thing is a sham. There's not one piece of evidence that has been shared that links this guy directly to it. It makes no sense.
I mean, well, they got to get it all together, man. That's what they're doing right now. It's just fabricating all the evidence. You got to wait for that.
It's like, give that judge an interior design show on HGTV. Totally, 100%.
So the Blaze, we missed this last week, but they retracted that story on the J6 P bomber, the pipe bomber.
Oh, the chick?
Yeah,
the
the Blaze.
Oh, that poor chick.
The Blaze retracts report accusing ex-policewoman of pipe bomb. So yeah, they.
By the way, I love when P-bomb.
Yeah, me too.
That chick last night at the show wanted the P-bomb.
It sounds like it. Australia has banned social media for those under 16. Finally, they've been talking about it for a while, and it's finally gone into effect. Australia has officially implemented its nationwide social media ban for teens under 16, becoming the first country in the world to do so. The new restrictions apply to all major platforms. What do you think about that, Sam?
Say this again.
Australia has banned for those under 16 all major social media platforms.
I mean, social media is killing the kids.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I agree with it. But
what do you think about the government parenting you for you?
I mean, kids can't drink.
Yeah. Hey, a good parallel.
Drive,
yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just shish kebabbing kids' heads. I mean, if you really want to do it, ban them off YouTube. Just ban them off. Banning them off YouTube is probably better than banning them off social media, because this is all the kids watch is YouTube. You know, they don't watch linear television anymore.
Yeah, I have trouble like with the government. People get comfortable with the government doing something like this.
Yeah, and then eventually
it
goes to adults. You're totally right. But if let's just talk in a bubble right now. You know, these kids, it's just shish kebabbing their brains. Like these girls, they interview like high school girls, and they ask the kids, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" All these girls are saying they want to be OnlyFans models. I mean.
Well, for years, the number one thing was just be famous, not for anything, just famous. And now at least
they all want to be live streamers.
Yeah, at least they have a specific.
The comedy club I'm playing this weekend, which is great, the House of Comedy. For some reason, they have this YouTube channel up on the television, and it just plays the YouTube channel, and it's just these like 20-year-old idiots just doing shows for kids, and it's gross. It's like gross to watch.
Why are they showing that?
I have a real problem with grown men making children's entertainment that don't have kids. Like if you have kids, I get it. But if you don't have kids and you're a man making kids programming, I find it gross.
It's weird, man. It really is weird. This video, bro. Have you ever wanted to skydive? You have skydived?
Yeah, I did it on my 21st birthday.
No kidding. How was it?
Well, the guy's like, we're flying down. It's actually the coolest feeling when you're flying down. It actually sucks when they pull the cord and the thing comes out. It's like, it's actually a cool feel. You actually feel like you're kind of going up, but you're going down. So it's cool. And then he's like, "Hey, dude, you like roller coasters?" I'm like, "Yeah." He just goes, boom, and we just spin, dude. And I'm like, "That's not a roller coaster, dude."
Was it not fun? Like that?
No, because I got down, I drove home, I had to go into a gas station bathroom and throw up.
Yeah, I'm out on that. So every time I see people jumping out of airplanes, like in Band of Brothers, or people doing it recreationally, I think, what happens if you get caught on the what do they call the thing on the stabilizer or whatever on the back of the plane? Well, apparently that does happen. There's nothing stopping it from happening. Watch this, dude.
First parachuters stepped out of the door to assume the most forward front float position. Their reserve parachute inadvertently deployed, dragging the parachutist backwards and dislodging the camera operator into freefall. The parachutist's legs were injured as they struck and damaged the aircraft's horizontal stabilizer. Their canopy wrapped around the horizontal stabilizer and the elevator, suspending them beneath the aircraft. 13 skydivers exited the aircraft, and 2 remained in the doorway, watching as the parachutist used a hook knife to cut sufficient reserve parachute lines to enable the parachute to tear free.
Oh, so then he had to open up his reserve one.
Which tangled
no, that was the reserve one.
Reserve canopy. However,
Oh.
they were able to untangle the lines and regain sufficient control of the main parachute to land without further incident.
Oh, thank
Despite
God.
control difficulties due to substantial damage to the horizontal stabilizer and part of the reserve canopy wrapped around the tail, the pilot safely landed the aircraft back at Tully Airport.
Isn't that crazy? Can you imagine, bro? You're just doing a skydive and the thing, like, of course, you're the guy who gets your thing trapped around the stable. Oh, God.
Johnny, I'll show you the craziest one, dude. You want to
gives
see
me
a
the
crazy
willies,
video?
dude.
I don't even know if it's
Yes,
real.
please.
Though. Here it is. I'll text it to you.
Here's
This
something
one's nuts. This
Okay,
one's
text
hold on, Johnny. Don't move on, you ass.
Well, this isn't a story. It's just something I wanted to show you while you're finding that.
No, but hold on. I'm sending it to you right now.
Well,
Let's
you
stay
keep
on
saying that.
parachuting it. It's sent to you. It has been texted.
Text. You text me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got it right. Hold on just a second. Just hold on a second.
All right. Then I gotta go.
Okay, we'll do rapid fire. Finish in like 5 minutes.
Start from the beginning, but it's mad, but start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
It's so hard to do that with these stupid
Watch
videos.
this, dude. Watch this. Watch this.
This clip got 20
Isn't that
million views
creepy,
on
dude?
earned its creator over $20,000. Here's exactly how to make clips like this in less than 30 seconds. Just go to solving.ai and click
He's telling
social
you how to make it. This is an AI ad, bro. He's telling you how to make. Dude, you send me stuff all the time that's AI, and you can't tell. That really makes me worry about you. Like, how are you going to survive in this new landscape?
I'm not.
You literally just sent me an ad for AI, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna make AI videos.
Did you
and
not
make
watch past
$20,000.
Did you not watch
I'm gonna
past
make
3
AI
seconds?
videos and make $20,000.
Did
I'm
you not
done
watch
with this show.
Poor Midnight Mike having to check all these videos. They're like, did Sam send me more AI again? Oh, God.
All the time.
So, all right, we'll do rapid fire now. I just wanted to show you this the other day. Did you know that in 2011, this is something that just makes you want to be like, oh, I was so stupid in 2011. Watch this, dude. In 2011, there existed a website that you could visit that would do this thing for you that I'm about to show you. If I can get the damn thing to copy. Hold on. All right, because Bitcoin, what's it worth at right now? Like 90K, something like that.
What is it? Let's look.
Yeah, I think it's about 90K. It's down a bit. But if in 2011, Bitcoin wasn't worth much at all, just been released. And look, you could visit this website right here. And for filling out this CAPTCHA, you would get 5 Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
It was called freebitcoins. Something. I don't know. It was the Bitcoin faucet. And this guy says, I'm giving away 5 Bitcoins per visitor. Just solve the CAPTCHA, then enter your Bitcoin receiving address.
Johnny,
so you could
can
do this.
Solve that? Was it OBILERC? Give me my Bitcoin.
THE. Yeah. The Obelerk B. Remember how annoying those things are?
Hold on. It's OBIL.
Oh, sorry. I killed it. It might be zoomed in too much for you to see all of it. Hold on. Do you see the THE down there?
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, you would have failed. You would have not gotten 5 Bitcoin.
I would have been so pissed, dude. Now, Johnny, with that, do you have to put a space in there or between?
I would, but I don't know. But dude, I bet you could just keep going back. I bet there are people who they probably sold them when it hit like $30, But yeah, you just hate yourself because you sold it at $30. The best situation is that you put that in a wallet and forgot about it, and then you find the wallet years later, and now you're a millionaire. That's the real move. So this guy found himself in a stolen car, and his excuse for it is just absolutely fantastic. This is from some damn local news channel here. Let me show you this, Sam. This is funny.
I teleported or something. Where'd you get the car from? I don't know. It's Calvin. I don't know. I teleported.
Yeah. Guy says he teleported into the car, the stolen car. That's the new one for me, dude. That's a really
that is fire, bro. That is fire. But what if he's telling the truth? And you're like, I swear, I was at Costco and now I'm in a car crash. I swear.
Oh no! What if Andy Dick was like, I got teleported to the sidewalk next to this guy doing crack. I don't know what happened. All right. I guess we've resisted, but I did put it in the subject line. So there are new photos, and apparently the Dems are going to keep meeting these out from the Epstein document dump. One of them is of our president with a bunch of young ladies at this is from Jeffrey Epstein's estate show. You see that there? Trump looking like
I
like
guess
he's
you're
a
not
little
allowed
loose.
listen, Trump's a part of it. I don't care.
There was some kind of like Trump condom bowl with just like a novelty item. They call this political satire. And
I love that the fair powering is using condoms. That's great. Good for them.
Oh dear.
You're gonna commit a sex crime, but you're gonna make sure you wrap it up. That's great. Good job.
There is a signed photo of Bill Clinton with Ghislaine and Epstein and some other folks over there. This is a signed photo. This is Richard Branson and another guy on the island. Clearly, Richard Branson showing his little scribble pad there.
These are all the underage chicks I've hooked up with.
This is Steve Bannon deep in discussion with across
look
the
at
desk.
Epstein's bong right there too. He's got a bong right there on the table.
Yeah. Oh, they blocked somebody's face or something out here. Interesting. He was a Mac user, so there you go. There's our dear Woody Allen. Not looking good. Although Woody Allen has a defense where he's like, this rich guy kept showing up on my movie sets saying that he was convicted of wrongly convicted, and that he was trying to do philanthropy to get out of it. That's what Woody Allen says he told him. He claims he was wrongly convicted. I love his films. I don't love him personally, but I love his films.
You're gay for Woody Allen.
I mean, I don't know him, but I can't defend anybody personally that I don't know, but I love his films. There's Bill Gates and Prince Andrew having a look at each other like, did you do what I did last night?
Hold on. When did you hit it? Am I second? Did I get sloppy seconds?
I mean,
is that what you're saying, dude?
Look at that look they're sharing. Isn't that weird? Creepy?
Yeah.
So and look, have you noticed they're calling him now Andrew Mountbatten Windsor instead of Prince Andrew because he's been stripped of his titles or whatever?
So funny, dude.
That's almost worse for them because that's their family name. Points out their origins.
Don't say that to Johnny J Rose 3064.
Don't Johnny, say just smile on here.
Don't say that Woody Allen married his daughter because he didn't, right, Johnny?
That's absolutely not true. Yeah, he did not. If you think that, you haven't done any research into the thing.
You have done no research, guy with fake name and picture.
That's true too. It's disinformation.
It's disinformation.
Yeah, I mean that's just bad info.
Yeah.
Okay, we did the Talibs. I won't show the video, but
I gotta go, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm almost done. We've all seen it by now, but we took that oil tanker and they asked from Venezuela and they asked Trump, like, what are you going to do with the oil? He's like, we're keeping it, bro. What are you talking about? Obviously, we're keeping it. Apparently, this oil tanker was somehow funding the narco gangs. I don't know, something like that. They were giving them fuel.
Do you buy any of it, Johnny? Do you buy?
Of course not. It's a pretext for invasion, dude. They want to do regime change in Venezuela. And have you seen, by the way, Maduro? He's like, dude, we want peace. We don't want this. Please stop. And you can see how well that works for you, buddy.
I agree, dude.
Once they've set their eyes on your oil, it's all over. The World Cup promised us, the FIFA promised us that we would have $60 tickets to the U.S., Mexico, Canada World Cup. People like me logged on for the draw to see that, like, for instance, the first U.S. game, the cheapest ticket is $1,100 in the nosebleeds of SoFi. You might as well be on the moon watching that game. That's face value, dude. That's not resale. Face value. So people are up at arms. The fan organizations of all the countries are protesting, saying that they should, cancel the draw and come back with better ticket prices. They're just gouging fans. And FIFA just owns it, dude. They came out with a statement the next day saying, we've never had so much demand. There are millions and millions of applicants. Completely ignored it. FIFA, the most corrupt organization on the planet. The
only one more corrupt is Eurovision. Have you seen what's going on with Eurovision?
Yes. Yeah. It's which, by the way, who cares about Eurovision?
I mean, it was so funny. I was in Australia during Eurovision one time, and it was like It's such a big event that the
Huge
United
event,
States does not care about at all. And it's actually pretty cool. And it was the inspiration for American Idol. Take that for what it is. But so all these countries now are pulling out of Eurovision because Israel's in it.
Israel.
And it's looking like it might collapse because nobody's going to it. Like a lot of the Spain's out.
And the lady who
Iceland's
won
out,
last year, or the lady who won like last year, the year before, gave back her trophy. Or 2024. Yeah.
I mean,
refused.
FIFA can suck it too, dude. They can both suck it. You make these rules where Russia can't be in, but you let Israel in. It's like, sorry, dude, you're done. You're done. How long is Eurovision going? Because this guy says it's a ripoff of the 80s.
I don't know. The Beatles did us Love. All You Need Is Love is from Eurovision. That was for Eurovision.
Yeah, ABBA was discovered on Eurovision. So I think it's been around at least from the 70s.
Eurovision. No, dude. I told you, Beatles Love. That All You Need Is Love was written for Euro. It started in 1956. Yeah, that video we have of the Beatles performing All You Need Is Love is the English entry or the British entry into the Eurovision Song Contest. Boy, has that gone downhill. All right, we did the World Cup tickets. Hey, 4 non-blondes. Remember 4 non-blondes?
Yeah,
Remember?
None of them were blondes, right?
Yeah, because they're the 4 non-blondes. They have one album, and now they're about to have a second album, like 40 years later.
Perfect. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Yeah.
None says great album than 40 years later.
Isn't that crazy? Though that like never did an album, I guess, because what's her name? That lesbian that runs that band was just like, I don't like being famous or something. I don't know.
I get it, dude. I don't want to be famous. Luckily, I'm not.
Trump, the president, has threatened states over AI bans or AI.
You know my opinion on
regulation. Trump,
I believe in state rights.
Me too. Trump defies GOP critics by signing controversial order threatening states over AI laws.
Oh, Johnny, you remember the guy from Four Non-Blondes was on the show and he was an asshole? Remember the guy was
no. That's Talking Heads.
Oh, Talking Heads, dude. Stop.
Completely different, way better band.
I'm going to 37. Flame the Gods, 37.
I'm going to see David Byrne from the leader, the lead singer of Talking Heads and the songwriter.
Is that guy going to be there? Can you heckle him?
No. I don't think they're friends
The
anymore.
cult witches are progressives, not Republicans, conservatives, you asshole.
Yeah, what a dummy, right? Oh, no. Blondie. Sorry, not Talking Heads. Blondie. He was the basis for Blondie. Yeah.
I love Blondie.
Yeah, that's why I get why you got there. Yeah, 4 non-blondes, Blondie.
Love me.
Blondie's great, dude. I love Blondie.
We're probably going to get copyright struck for that one.
Yeah, thank you. I wish I'd never told you that joke. The new executive order comes as a growing group of Republicans criticize Trump's staunch support of the tech industry's ambitions for AI. So yeah, he's come down and said basically, hey, states, if you want to regulate AI in any way, we got one for you here. Steven Spielberg has
No, he's an asshole.
What'd you say?
When are you going to come to that?
What was
Johnny,
the thing?
Have I told you about the thing that Dylan said? I think I might have said it on Tinfoil Hat.
What is it?
This is how corrupt Trump is. Don Jr., right, just buys this fledgling
crypto
company that deals in rare earth minerals. He buys it when it's super small. Guess what just happened, dude? The Pentagon just gave it a big contract for almost $1 billion.
Unbelievable.
And they will pay it in Trump coins.
That's amazing. Isn't that crazy? Like, yeah. I mean, they're just lining their pockets on both ends.
I mean, the Bidens were corrupt, but they would dream of doing something like this.
They don't even hide it. I mean, it's not just all out there. They're like shameless about it. That's been his MO from the beginning, though. It's just like, hey, that's what I'm gonna do. If you have a problem with it,
if you got a problem, I'll solve it.
Check out the hook. Wow, DJ revolves it.
My DJ revolves it.
So this was just popped up in Hollywood.
The all-seeing eye, Steven Spielberg.
Well, yeah, but it's this optical illusion where it looks like the eye is right side up, but the eye is actually upside down. It's called the Thatcher effect, where when you first see an upside down face that has something wrong with it, it can look normal. I'll show you some examples in a second. But it says all will be disclosed. Spielberg, 6/12/26.
I don't care.
Some kind of disclosure movie coming or
Johnny,
something?
you have ran this show too long today, and it's we'll just do a short time, and then we just keep going.
Here's the Thatcher effect, by the way, if you want to see that. See, this is the original example. It kind of looks like Margaret Thatcher's not all jacked up there, but she is.
She totally looks jacked up.
But look at like this Obama photo, it's actually really weird, but you don't detect it because it's upside down, but the eyes are like flipped and stuff. It's kind of a cool thing. They've observed that in psychology.
That was literally the worst moment on Broken Sim.
We did Andy Dick. Okay. Have you heard Jay Moore's ghost story from the Comedy Store?
Okay, I don't want to talk about that, and I'm dead serious.
Really?
I'll tell you off air.
Okay. All right. Weird. All right. But anyway, somebody has a ghost story that it's like the crowd freezes.
I'll tell you. I'll tell
really
you about it after.
There might be a cure for hair loss. Another one. We reported on one.
We don't talk about that because we're sponsored by Hims.
Well, this is Hims will be. Hims is not sponsoring this episode particularly, but there's something called Clascoterone. It's a topical solution. It's not available anywhere, so it's not competing with Hims. It could be the first major innovation for male pattern baldness in 30 years. It improved hair, relative improvement in hair count, 500%, Sam, over placebo.
Send it to me. I need it. I got some weird shit.
It's not out again. It's not available yet.
Okay.
We did New Spielberg. We did 4 Non Blondes. We did World Cup. We can't do that one. Trump canceled all the auto pens of Biden. We talked about that.
But do you know what that leads to? Is that Supreme Court justice still a Supreme Court justice?
Correct.
Is he auto pen that?
Can we get Schmouchy now that Anthony Schmouchy?
Let's go, dude.
So we're going to end on this. We've been kind of sending this around to each other over the past couple of months because it's just an example of what TV once was and could be again if there wasn't for all this PC bullshit. This is Jim Carrey doing Don Rickles. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
I sent you that, and then you sent it back to me.
You did. That's what I just said. We've been sending it to each other over the past couple months. But if you haven't seen this, again, this was on TV. So here you go. Check this out. If you don't know, if you're a young person, Don Rickles was like the roast master. He was like Jeffrey Ross, but like way funnier. Yeah.
He was the best.
Thank you, my darling, for that wonderful introduction. I'll wait in the car. Anyway.
Yeah, baby. Can I get it? Oh, man.
It's a good thing you cut it off, though, because the Arab was going to make a bid.
So if you're listening, he's like doing a roast of the UN delegates, it appears, or NATO or something like that.
By the way, Habib, your wife called. The slurping machine is broken. Anyway. I don't know why he's here. Somebody rubbed the lamp, and I get 3 wishes. No, seriously, my friend. God knows I love the Arab people. I cough their names up every day. Ahmed.
That's very funny.
Oh, and you're an Israeli. Pardon me, I didn't recognize you without the gas mask. Let me make you feel at home. Incoming scum!
Now that's comedy.
Who asked you? The Polish guy. He's putting on the headphones. He thinks we're going to show a movie. Fire on the wing, we're going down!
Excuse me, I'm Czechoslovakian.
Oh, big difference. Hitler took them both in 20 minutes. Of course, he had an army. What did you have? Girl Scouts selling cookies at the border. Anyway, it's good to see the Germans reunited again. Siegfried and Roy.
This is an outrage. This man is going to ruin everything we have accomplished here.
Oh, the Greek has gotten restless. Let me say something to the Greeks. Stay in front of me, okay, pal? Anyway, Seriously, you're a big dummy. Why can't you be more like the Irish? I love the Irish. Always quiet and happy. Watch me wipe the smile off his face. Last call. Anyway. Where is the Italian? Where is he? Oh. Bless you, sir. The Italians are very much a part of the foundation of this great country we live in. Unfortunately, there are also a couple of them in the foundation of this building.
This man is scum.
Oh, great. I'm being heckled by a black guy from Samama. Whatever. Didn't I see you on Trilogy of Terror? Anyway, what is your name, sir?
My name is Mutombo.
Mutombo. English translation, Leroy. Towards me, somebody get the elephant gun. Look, tracks, Mutombo, white women, that way. Seriously, my friend, we're all the same on this earth. And from the bottom of my heart,
this man deserves to be tortured.
Let's rig his car with dynamite.
Yes,
huh?
I can get it for you wholesale. I say shrink his head, shrink his head.
Well, why don't you go up to the ice rink? You're a bunch of hockey pucks.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what we lost. That's what we gave up was racial humor.
Speaking of comedy, I heard some gossip, Johnny.
Oh boy, let's do it.
So Annie Letterman had a big show at the Comedy Store in the main room. She's a promoter there. She's a regular, very funny person. She booked Bill Burr and Marc Maron on the same show. And Bill Burr cornered Marc Maron and laid into him. And
Really?
I heard it was fucking fireworks.
Oh, what did he say?
So Bill Burr gets in his face and fucking Marc Maron is like, it's just jokes, dude. They're just jokes. And Bill Burr went fucking nuts.
Just jokes?
Yeah, which I find to be pussy shit.
Of course it is. It's a cop-out. It's the thing that Jon Stewart used to do that ruined The Daily Show. Anytime he got cornered on an issue, he would say, I'm just joking. What do I know? I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have any more details? That's juicy.
Yeah. I mean, so it's like Marc Maron didn't stand on business and own his shit. Should have been like, yeah, dude, I think it's stupid that you did that after you made fun of fucking Beyonce and all these guys going and entertaining fucking dictators. Now you're going to do it. And again, we've been very vocal on this. Just say you're going for the bag. Just say you're going for the bag, dude. Take the bag. You want to take the bag, right? But if you believe that Saudi Arabia was part of the attack on America, I mean, it's crazy to me.
But
it's
Sam,
crazy
we found their indestructible passports at the site. So how else
you're
did
totally
they get
right.
there? We'll do your event promo and then we'll do the super chats and we're out of here. You want to? I'll share the screen now.
I'd like to, please.
I mean, you're in Minneapolis right now. If somebody's in Minneapolis listening, you got a shot to come see Sam Tripoli.
I got 2 more shows tonight. Should be fire. New Year's Eve at the Dojo of Comedy with Robbie the Fire Bernstein, Shane Cashman, and the man himself, Howie Dewey. And then finally, Word War Debate will be live in New Jersey. And dude, we just added a huge name. I'm very so you just go to find World War Debate on Twitter and you'll see the big name that's just been added. We got our first debate put together. We're putting together all the names. And so it's huge. It's January 10th in Atlantic City.
Any hint? Can you give me a hint at all?
Gavin McGinnis.
Really?
Is going to be one of the panel. It's going to be me, him, and this woman from the left. And it's going to be full fire. And we got our first debate.
What do you mean on panel? Like,
so there's going to be a debate, okay, and then there's going to be panel breaking it down on the debate. So it's going to be like the UFC, and for some reason they have me running the panel, which is crazy.
Is he a guest or is he going to be like permanently?
He right now we would like him to be permanently, but we'll see how.
I love him.
I love him too. It's going to be fucking fire. It's going to be fire, dude.
Right on. All right. Let's look through these super chats. Thank you. If you want to get more in, now's your last chance. We'll read them all. Will you be selling merch at the show tonight?
Yes, but I got bad news. I sold out of the fucking secret shirt. It's sold out.
CA Grown 760 asked that question. Space Time Pilgrim says, guys, signal before silence. Armenian girl talk to AI. Perfect for TFH.
Thank you.
What is that? Is that some kind of? Let me see.
I don't know what that meant.
I think he's saying we should look something up. Is anybody
No, don't look it up. Come on, let's get these done.
Well, I'm not gonna look it up on. I don't see what it is. All right, sorry, dude. You gotta work on clarity if you want us to find a video or something. X Rod says, "Gay dollars make you holla."
That guy looks like a Raiders fan if I've ever seen one.
He looks like any friend of mine from back home. I like that guy.
Yeah, you had a lot of Mexican friends. Oh, hot chicks. Let's read hers. Giving us $20 gay almost. Love when the hot chicks give us their gay dollars.
Yeah, if you're gonna do 1990, it's not like selling something. You should actually do 2001 because then it's
yeah.
looks like more, even though it's only 2 cents more. Illumined
Journey.
But what is Illumined? Illumined Journey.
Illuminated.
Yeah, but that's not.
Johnny, who cares? She's hot. Just read it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. This is off topic, but I would love to see Lindsay Sharman back on TFH. We like her.
She has an open door to come on anytime she wants.
She says, I reconnected with my own spirituality and personal connection with Jesus after hearing her story on your show. Thank you.
Hot chicks love Jesus.
That's cool, man. Congratulations on your...
Another hot chick. Look at this.
I think somebody might be doing the thing I told you, which was just putting hot chick photos in their profile to get Sam's attention.
Okay,
this is from
working. It's working.
Kristen Delgado. Absolutely
Why
lovely.
are these hot chicks getting us $1.99s?
Yeah, it usually goes the other way. It's $4.99, Sam.
I know, but the other girl was $19.99.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. Like it's like we're at the discount store or something. Sam, what is your take on Akash? We've talked about this a bit, but please.
My opinion on Akash is that this is a lot about nothing. At the worst, she lied to him. He seems to love her. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. It's just, in these content, I caught this guy who I really like his content, but he basically admitted that everyone's making money off this. That's why they're talking about it. And you know who loves at the Michigan State? The Michigan coach got in trouble? Akash. Nobody's talking about him anymore except for hot chicks with their gay dollars.
Seashell Farm says, you guys are the keep it strange, my guys. Zens up the butt are the only way.
This guy gets it.
Have you tried that again? Have you tried
no.
I
didn't feel like it did anything. I just felt like I was getting fingered for 2 hours.
Maybe you didn't go far enough in. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm not going to go that far.
Maybe you need to take like a Sharpie, and just kind of wet, like just get the rest of it in there.
My beehole is an exit, not an entrance. I'm not going deep in there.
This guy says blue chew up the rear, which now that could
we're
something.
not allowed to say that, Johnny. Stop.
No, we're not. Have you heard that they have now? It just came out Viagra for women that they put on the outside. It's like a new lotion or something, and it does a similar as like an arousal effect for the ladies.
How are you supposed to get that on her?
What do you mean? It's like a.
I mean, if she's naked, she's aroused. Like, how are you supposed to get
the women put that. You don't put it on them. It's for women to buy for themselves when they know that things are about to pop up. Well, I don't. Yeah, I think like physical arousal
or juicy. Which one is it? Are they getting horny?
The latter, I assume. Like it draws blood to that region and like.
Oh, okay.
Kicks it off.
Waterfall.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Harm you now.
Jesse Shizney says, I'm going to save my question / correlation for next week. Enjoy the suspense.
Oh, we're waiting with bated breath. We can't wait.
I appreciate the round number too. $20 there from Jesse.
I had some chick text me. She's like, can I be on your show? And I'm like, yeah, let me look into it. She goes, I'm waiting with bated breath. And I told Dana that. I go, this chick says she's waiting with bated breath. She's like, what'd she say? I'm like, because I didn't know what it meant.
Frito guy says, tomorrow's my birthday. Love the show and love you guys. I hope this isn't the last episode of BS for the year. It won't be. I can promise you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frito guy. Happy birthday birthday to you.
And many more.
Many more.
Let's see. It's just a salute from Jet 4804.
Thank you.
I salute you, sir, as well. From my heart. Let's see. Calligrapher 88. I saw Sarper from 90 Day about a month ago in Sacramento, and he killed for 70 minutes. When are you back in Northern California?
I've created a monster. I've created a monster.
Have you seen? Okay, so they put out this thing last week, him and his girl. His girl first put out a thing saying Sarper won't let me at his shows anymore. He told me I can't come to his shows. And it sounds like
why? Because you're cock blocking him. That's why.
Well, and then it sounds like they kind of broke up. Then he posted a reply, and it seems like maybe because you had the hunch that he was maybe holding back more than he wanted to. He wanted to be out there, getting it.
Yeah, he wanted to be a stand-up comic touring.
Yeah, and so
he's just
now
stacking them.
Now it sounds like he is. I just want to make sure that's the latest information. But yeah, Sam launched his career. Yeah, this says it seems like Sarper and Shekinah are over. Yeah,
she's hot though, dude. She's so hot.
She's like, dude, I saw her drop him off out front of the studio, and even like in just regular day wear.
Oh yeah, she bleaches that back there.
No, she's like a professional. Like she does
hot
like
chick?
beauty stuff. No, she does like her job is like doing beauty stuff to women. So she's like she's getting all that shit for free.
Dottie's back like 10 minutes from the show. She's from a different time right now.
What? I didn't see. Okay, let's bring it.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
You get a little like a cool little icon next to your name in the chat, so it's easier to see your chats.
Thank you, dude.
And you're supporting us.
Chick.
And then the closet dollars from Schneid Time. Shout out Schneid Time.
Schneid Time giving us those gay dollars. We love our pay-pig gay dollars.
What's up, Schneid Time? I like that name.
Schneid Time.
All right. That's it.
What's
it,
guys?
We need a word for today, Sam. If you don't know the word, if you're a newcomer, the word is to prove to Sam on Twitter that you listen to the end. So if you're on Instagram or Twitter, just comment this word and Sam will acknowledge you.
On the loose. Sarper's on the loose. That's what we got. That's the word. Sarper's on the loose. Getting bitches pregnant.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye, guys. We love you. Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.